We are back now with our Mike's Marathon Towing and Repair Players of the Game. All these seniors so good we couldn't just pick one, so we've got all 7 Freddies seniors joining us right now. And Xavier Mullins, you got the mic first, so just break it down for me. Senior night from start to finish, there was a lot of people in the building, the biggest crowd I think I've seen so far. What was this experience like for you on your final home game of the regular season?
It was a great experience. It was a great crowd to come out and support us tonight, and I'm glad we got the win.
And there at the free throw line at the end, you were the last senior not yet in the scoring column. Did you feel a little bit of pressure after you missed that first free throw?
Yeah, a little bit, but then I calmed back down and was able to knock down the second one.
You did that, so that was nice. It was great for you, of course, to get the point, and then everybody got some points here tonight. Pass it down to Ben Mass. You, too, you got in the scoring book there in the fourth quarter. Was that a little bit of a relief that you were able to get that bucket?
Scoring's kind of the last thing on my list. I kind of just, look for my teammates. I'm always going to be a pass-first guy, but I really try and get after it on the defensive end.
And how would you describe just the environment and the atmosphere here tonight? Obviously, on the home bleachers, man, it was packed out, the biggest student section I've seen.
Yeah, we really appreciate the sport. It's just crazy after last year with how rough we started. Everybody still came out and supported us. And then the student section, man, they really get after it for us. So we appreciate all of Freddie Nation.
All right, pass it down now. Brady Lester, big win for you guys here tonight. Tell me about the beginning of the game. You force a goose egg in the first quarter. I got to imagine that's the first quarter you've had a shutout all year, right?
Yep. We just worked on our defense. We knew we had to come out hard, and we know that Newark Catholic, if we let them shoot threes, wide open threes, they're going to go in. This is going to be a tough game. So we know we had to, close out, box out, get rebounds, and just play tough defense.
So coming into tonight, that's what you guys expected was Newark Catholic to shoot the three?
Yep. Yeah. So.
How did that springboard you guys to success, the fact that they had 0 points after the first quarter? That had to take a little bit of pressure off your shoulders.
Yeah, it honestly lit a fire underneath us, and, it just – the crowd was so into it, and it was just such a great environment to play in, and I loved it, and I loved playing with my team. So it was a great time.
All right, Luke Bean, you're able to knock down a three like you seem to always do when you check into the game. So it's just always the hot hand, right? You got to be looking for it when you're downtown.
Yeah, that's what I like to do, and I got one to fall tonight, so I'm appreciative.
How would you rate the satisfaction of getting a win on senior night? Not everybody gets to cap off their careers like this, so the fact that you didn't just win, you win big over a perennial power. How cool was it?
Yeah, I think it was great. We had all the seniors doing great, and we got a big win over Newark Catholic, and just ready for the playoffs now.
If you could describe this bunch to me and just how collectively you guys kind of fit together, give me a few words on that.
Well, we've been playing together for a long time, and our chemistry has just gotten better and better, and we push each other hard. We hang out all the time, so we have a great bond.
Yeah, we could definitely tell out on the floor that you guys you embody that. You all work well with one another. Dom Thompson, senior night for you, buddy. This only comes once. Break it down for me and just kind of the full experience for you from start until now that you're hanging out with the OH Report after a big win.
This is my first career start ever on varsity, so it's pretty cool coming out on senior night, having all the fans here just to support us, and it just felt amazing. Our energy in the locker room before the game was different. Halftime, it was different. Just tons of great energy from everybody, and I'm frozen.
Well, Dom, since the people can still hear you out there, were you nervous a little bit getting your first start, or did you have some jitters at the beginning of the game?
Slightly, but I'm not really a nervous person. I'm just going out there to really fill the role of my teammates, just always trying to space the floor, get Cade, Tegan, Brady the rock. Get buckets every time. Nobody can stop all three of them. You can stop one, you can stop two, but you can't stop all three.
You and Cade tonight, it seemed like you guys worked awesome off of each other. He probably had 3-4 assists to you, and then you were kind of returning the favor. Talk about that 1-2 punch and the chemistry that you were feeling on this particular night.
It's always great. Whenever he gets the ball, he always gets double teamed because he's just such a big boy, and we just got to move without the ball.
And I really I likened your game tonight to kind of how you play as a running back. It felt like you were trying to get downhill, and people just almost seem to get out of your way, don't they?
Yeah, if they're going to let you play physical, I guess. Get your buckets how you can.
And now this team, I think you've won 9 out of your last 11. So from the start of the year until where you are now, in what ways do you think that you've really gotten a lot better as a unit?
I think as a group, we've just improved on focusing as a teammate and what we need to improve on.
All right, last but not least, Cade Carpenter. Another nice game for you. Points, rebounding, assists, a pretty all-around nice night. And looking at the KMAC leaders for this year, you're kind of up at the top in a lot of statistical categories. So just describe to me how much pride you take in not just being like a scorer or a rebounder, but doing a lot of everything.
I mean, I don't need to take the pride in it. These guys are the ones that help me out. Coach, he put in a lot of work for me, and that's just how it happened. Using these guys to help me become a better player.
And it seemed like there was a lot of smiles tonight, like collectively. How much fun was this game to be a part of out on the floor where it was mostly just you seven playing a lot of the night?
Yeah, it was. It was really fun. We know this is probably our second to last tournament game ever, or home game ever. So we just enjoyed the moment, lived it up.
You guys don't have another game until you get into the tournament next Wednesday. So getting this nice long layoff, what do you think you guys want to accomplish in between now and then?
Sky's the limit right now. We're a really hot team going into the tournament. I feel like anything can happen, any upset, and right now I think we're just going to go dominate the first round, hopefully.
Well, that's my big question. Turn the page tonight. Senior night's over, regular season's finished. Back-to-back KMAC champs. You've done everything you need to do. Now you're going into tournament play. Little chip on your shoulder because a little bit of lack of respect for the Freddies. Number 9 seed. You guys a little bit surprised by that to start with? That you were seeded that low?
We were a little surprised. We didn't have the best start of the season. We lost some games we should have won for sure. But at the end of the season, we felt like it was going to be really hard to beat us, and we all got confident, probably cocky, and we were just all ready to play.
Okay. And now you guys open up Liberty Union first round, number 17 seed, but as we know, tournament time. You guys been there last year.
Yep.
Seeds don't matter. It's just about survive and move on.
Yes, sir.
Liberty Union, you guys know anything about them? Have you talked about them at all yet?
We played them this year already. They beat us at their place. We had an off game, but we're ready for it. We're ready. We're all going to practice really hard this week, have the best practice of high school, and go into this game really hot.
And then after that, if you take out Liberty Union, you have a chance to take on Heath, another team that, defending district champions, has done some good things. So things are there, fellas. Are you guys ready for the challenge?
Yep.
You ready for the challenge?
All right, the Freddie seniors all joining us, our co-MVPs. Do you guys collectively want to give a shout-out to anybody?
Shout out OS Report for always coming and supporting us. And anybody else, shout out?
Shout out to fans, of course.
I would say just the fans in the student section for supporting us day in and day out.
Thanks for all the families coming out. We all appreciate it.
All the family and my little nephew at home watching.
Shout out all the fans and Freddie Nation.
Tegan, I think you're the only one not to get some love in here.
I mean, shout out to all the coaches, all the Fredericktown Freddies fans that always come out and show out for us and support us all year.
All right, congratulations, guys. Big win here tonight on senior night. The Freddies moving on to the tournament red hot. Thanks a lot for the time, guys.